Oh, what a face to start off with. All right, guys. It's Dave here. I'm here with Everett and Susan, part of and also the leaders of the production team for Sky Pirates of Valendor.
Title.
All right, so let's get started. Where'd you guys get the idea for this?
Sky Pirates of Valendor started off as a role-playing game with RuneQuest as the core system. And when I started thinking about creating a comic book, I found an old notebook for Valendor and a couple of the old character sheets. So we started restructuring the world and creating the characters and filling in all the little blank details that I missed.
Okay. Now, how long have you guys been going with this particular idea?
2.5 years? 2.5 years.
2.5 years.
Because that one produced 5 issues.
5 issues. Okay. Now, what is the general idea of the setting here?
Valendor is a shattered world. It's the remnants of an ancient war, and there are fragments of technology left over, but it's basically the old ways mixing in with the semi-new ways, and it's just a mismatch of everything between magic, old technology, and the old races mingled in with the new races. Because during this war, they created new races to help fight it. So those races haven't gotten a full grasp of the technology yet. So they're still up and coming. And then we have the characters, the different ways the races fly, the core races, which were the humans, the elves, the minotaurs, and the dwarfs. So each one has their own little different ways of doing it.
Okay. Now that you've given us an idea of what the world setting is like, what's the story behind it?
The story behind the world itself, or the story
Behind
going on?
the 5-issue series right now.
It all starts off with Tobin Mannheim getting a job. It's simple. The governor of Southgate needed a pirate for the job. So he hires Tobin, and Tobin names his own price, and it's an outlandish price. So to keep this pirate from running off the money, they hire what is called an adjudicator, which is a hired cop. And he finds out that the adjudicator they hired is his ex-wife, Gears. And 3 years prior to this story, they got divorced when she shot him. So you know the marriage is over when bullets and high-powered weapons enter into the game.
I'm pretty sure I wouldn't be dating my girlfriend anymore
No.
if she ever shot me. And if I don't do enough work today, she very well might shoot me. And that'd be bad.
And then from there the story goes downhill.
Look at Susan. That's the one thing she's done so far. She laughed at the prospect of me getting shot by my girlfriend.
And I can probably position myself in that same spot.
Oh, she's chasing
watch
me
out.
around with a butcher knife before. So
Watch
Oh,
out.
stop.
Oh, I'm sorry, she dropped the butcher knife. I had to pick it up. And then everything goes downhill from there. He finds out he has a bounty on his head for not paying his guild dues because the pirates are all organized under a guild.
This is just not a lucky dude.
No. Then when he finally gets his objective, they start blowing chunks of his ship apart. So he escapes with a wounded ship. Then we throw zombies at him in issue 4, and issue 5 we let him fight back.
Zombies?
Zombies, why not?
Everybody loves Matt right here. Hey guys. It's Matt over there.
Master of the Obscure.
He loves zombies. Loves them.
Zombies.
So are you guys going to keep going with this idea? How many more issues are you planning right now?
Right now we've got the first 5 out. The next series, issue 1, script is done. We're working on the artwork. We hope to have that out in January or February. The second series has 6 issues planned for it. The next series has 5. So we're alternating between a 5 and 6 issue run. And what we're doing is we're doing chapters, where the first 5 books is chapter 1. Next series is chapter 2. We're going in volume, so it makes it easier to condense into trade paperbacks.
Gotcha. Now, do you guys have any idea of how many chapters this story is going to have?
10.
10.
10.
There's going to be...
He's got it in his head. You wouldn't believe.
It's going to start getting weird soon.
Yeah.
So we're looking at 50, 60-something issues
We hope.
of
We
Sky
hope,
Pirates
yeah.
of Valendor.
We hope.
Everybody hopes.
Yeah.
The world
Well,
always needs
there's
more
no
comic
hope.
books.
There's no hope about it. We're going to do it. It's simple as that.
All right, you guys heard it. Everett said,
We're going to do
whether or not anybody else has anything to do about it, they're going to put out every single issue. It's gonna happen.
It's happening.
It's happening. We've got core fan groups who basically, when's the next series coming out? Anything new on the table? I've got to take a look. Where's the story?
And we have
Wow.
a very dedicated team too. They really believe in the project. They really, our artist Brian Brenly is so devoted to this project. It's unbelievable.
We're not allowed in the same room before the orders.
It's unbelievable. The two of them are like separated at birth because they are just one mind.
We can keep going for hours sometimes.
It's
What was it,
amazing.
Wizard, Texas?
Yeah.
After 45 minutes, you had to turn to both. You two just shut up and sell the comic books.
Yeah, because we have just such a wonderful chemistry with Brian and the rest of our team that it's just amazing.
We never got into the marshmallow fight, did we?
No.
No, okay.
Now, do you guys have plans to release these issues in a graphic novel form?
Yes.
Trade
At some point.
paperback, yes.
Yes. Our first trade paperback is coming out next month.
Wow, next month.
Yeah, it's all.
Next month?
Yeah, it's just about done.
Just about done.
Just about done, so.
We've added 8 more pages to it because the artist Brian wanted to extend some of the scenes in it. So I said, all right, you want to extend the scenes? They're all yours, extend them.
So it's going to be a director's cut.
Director's cut. We got 8 more pages added to it. And they're really going to stand out because Brian, from issue 1 to issue 5, really grew with the characters, really grew with his artwork and sequentials. Fantastic job. So I can really say this trade paperback's going to look great. And we have James Rodriguez did the cover for it. Actually, the cover for the trade paperback. Matt, if you could pick up hand me that calendar. Yep. This is the wraparound cover that's going to the trade paperback. James Rodriguez did this. And he did a great job on this.
Very cool.
It's going to be a nice wraparound cover. We can't wait for it to get back from the printer because I'm going to crack open the first one and spend 2 hours reading it. Even though I know every piece of artwork by heart, I'm going to sit down and read it again. Because every time it's a ritual of mine. Whenever a new set of books come in, I open up the first book, I crack it open, and I read through it.
I remember the first time we got our books in the mail, and we drove up to the front door, and we saw the box sitting at the doorstep. He literally ran out of the car
I forgot to put it
and went up the front door. He just ran. I never seen this man run faster in my
And
life.
she's screaming, "You forgot to put the parking brake on!"
It was so amazing. It was such an amazing time that when you
The
get
box didn't make it into the house. We ripped it open in the car.
your first book that you have with your name on it, it's just,
Yeah.
it was a surreal experience.
The smell of fresh new comic book out of the box.
Surreal.
What is
Smells
a,
like
what?
victory.
I was gonna say, what does this fresh new comic book smell like?
Oh, wonderful.
And then it just started from there. And issue 2, I have to say, issue 2 cover didn't get any love from the creator team. They did not like the issue 2 cover. They didn't like the
The
concept.
fans love it though.
The fans love it, but everybody else that
Yeah.
at free lunch and our creative team just look at it and go, I can't believe we did that cover.
Yeah, so we've told Brian that he gets to do a variant cover.
Yeah, we forgot to tell him that we need the cover soon. So.
Yeah, we're gonna do it after the trade. But
After the trade? Okay.
Yep.
After the trade.
But yeah, he's gonna do a variant cover to it because he's just not happy with it. The
Huh.
fans will love it, but well, I'm sure he's grown a lot since that issue 2 cover,
Mhm.
so he's gonna make it happen.
Very
Issue
cool.
3 cover and issue 4 cover was voted the creepiest cover by Secret Identity
Yeah.
podcast. He says that cover just creeps me the hell out.
And then issue 5 cover was his first collaborative project. He
Keith Murphy.
worked with our now art director Keith Murphy. He came up with the concept for it, and Brian executed the concept.
Cool.
So we really work in a collaborative environment.
Uh-huh.
We all copy each other on emails, and the feedback is 360. So everyone sees every step and every stage, and they give their feedback
Yep.
because everyone owns the project.